Fly to Spain with me for my study abroad program. Studying abroad has always been a dream of mine, so this experience and the fact that I'm about to spend the next month in Spain is really special to me. I was honestly super nervous getting ready for this flight because this was my first time flying internationally and I was also traveling alone, so I really wasn't sure what to expect. I got to the airport a little later than I originally planned. My bags were overweight, so I had to move things around, and the TSA lines were super long, but I ended up making it to my gate just in time. This was an 8 hour flight, and this was the longest flight that I've ever taken. And like I said, this was also my first international flight, so I really had no idea what to expect. But it was really nice. I feel like they accommodated us really well. They gave us dinner, which I kind of was upset about because I bought an $18 salad in the airport thinking that I would need something since I would be on a plane for 8 hours. But the food was actually pretty good. The plane was cool. It had this screen that showed us our exact location of our journey. So that helped me know exactly where we are and how long we have to land. I was up for majority of this flight. I think I was just so excited. Once I started to see the sun come up, I actually finally decided to close my eyes and try to take a little nap. I slept for about 2 hours before they woke us up for breakfast, and then I finally arrived in Madrid. The airport was really nice, and I was nervous at first because I saw that a lot of the signs were in Spanish, but they actually have a lot of English translations right under them. Going through passport control was definitely an experience, but I got my first passport stamp and I was so excited. My next stop was to baggage claim for me to get my bags, and then it was time for me to be on my way to my hotel. I decided to catch an Uber from the airport to my hotel, and like I said, a lot of the signs are in Spanish, so I was a little confused trying to find where I needed to be picked up at. But the Uber app made it really, really easy. They had pictures of exactly where you needed to walk, so it actually was not bad at all. I finally found where I needed to be picked up from, but I was sweating by the time I found it. It actually wasn't hard to find, but it was just really hot out there. I was so fascinated on a ride to the hotel, really just taking everything in and accepting the fact that I'm in a whole different country for the first time. I stayed at Hotel Opera. This is where my whole study abroad group is staying for this week. I did arrive one day early, so I just decided to get a hotel room in the same hotel since we will be staying here anyway. But the hotel is super cute. I love the bathroom. I got a single room which had a twin bed, but it was perfect for me. It was all that I needed for that one night. The window in the hotel actually opened up, which I thought was really cool because you don't see that at all in hotels in America. Overall, I was super happy with the hotel room though. It was super cute. I walked around the hotel a little bit just to try to get familiar with some things because like I said, we would be staying here for the next week. But my first thought was let me go find some food. I thought I was going to be nervous walking around the streets by myself, but I actually wasn't. I felt very safe. I found a McDonald's that was about 2 minutes away from the hotel, so I just decided to go with McDonald's because I definitely wanted to try it in a different country. PSA, I do not eat McDonald's when I'm at home. Similar to how a lot of McDonald's are now in America, you're able to order your food on like a kiosk. Their menu was a little bit different. Like they had potato wedges, they had chicken wings, and I also noticed that with the meal I got, which was a Big Mac meal, they gave a McFlurry out. All of this came up to about 13 euros, which kind of translates to I believe about 15 USD. So I felt like it was pretty much the same as kind of what a McDonald's meal would cost at home, but I think I got more for my dollar than I would have at home. After my McDonald's run, I decided to just walk around the city just a little bit. Just wanted to get acclimated with where I was. In honor of not getting lost, I did not go far at all. All of this stuff was literally 2, 3 minutes from the hotel. But I wanted to just see what Madrid had to offer. I needed to catch up on some sleep, and I also wanted to try to start getting myself adjusted to the 6 hour time difference that's here. Tomorrow, everyone else in the program will be arriving, so I'm really, really excited to meet everyone and see what this week in Madrid brings me.